friends, in this video I am going to solve two examples on test of significance for mean, and also I am finding the confidence intervals or confidence limits. Okay, examples on this. The mean weight obtained from a random sample of size 100 is 64. The standard deviation of the weight distribution of the population is 3 grams. Test the statement that the mean weight of the population is 64 grams at 5% level of significance, and also set up 99% confidence limit of the weight of the population. They are given 100 sample size, 64 as a mean of the sample. Therefore, given I will write first. What is the given data? Okay, for sample statistics, n is equal to 100, there you go, small n, and then x bar equal to 64, they are given, and population parameters what are they given? Standard deviation sigma equal to 3 they are given, and mean mu is equal to they are given, mu is equal to 67. Okay, then what is our null hypothesis? H0 assumption. Initial assumption is there is no significant difference between mean of population and sample. There is no significant difference between means, that is x bar is equal to mu only. And alternate hypothesis is we have to test the statement that mean weight population is not differing, therefore they are not given here greater than or less than or equal to and everything. That's why just we have to take the x bar is not equal to mu, therefore again it is a two-tailed test. Correct? For a two-tailed test, statistic modulus of z is equal to x bar minus mu divided by sigma divided by root n. X bar value is 64 minus 67 divided by 3 divided by square root of 100. Just simplify this. Modulus of z, we are going to get it as modulus of minus 10. Therefore, z is equal to 10. We have to compare this one with the critical values. What are my critical values? Or for 5% only they were told, which is again much more greater than, for 5% level critical value it is 1.96. It is much greater than that. It is lying in the rejection region. Therefore H0 is rejected. That is there is a significant difference between H0 is rejected for 5%. Okay, that is there is a significant difference. There is a significant difference in means. Okay, that is a type error, type 2 error. Okay, next here confidence interval I have to find out. To find 99% confidence limit, okay, confidence limit I have to find out. That is given by modulus z sorry, mu is equal to x bar plus or minus z alpha into sigma divided by root n. And here for 99% z alpha equal to, right, x bar plus x bar equal to what? X bar is given by 64 plus or minus, for 99% it is 2.58, and sigma they have given it is 3 divided by root n is 100. Okay, if you simplify, mu is equal to, I am going to get for plus and minus, for minus, okay, it comes out to be 63.226 and 64.774. Therefore, confidence interval is 63.226 and 64.774. okay, therefore the mean of the population must lie between 63.226 and 64.77, then only the sample mean is accepted. If it is more than that, we are rejecting. That's why in the example the mean is 67 here, that's why we are rejecting here. Otherwise we could have accepted if that is lying between this one. Okay, like that. Another example I am solving here to find the confidence limit only. Please watch the video till end, as well as in the description I am giving the playlist links for all modules. Another example on testing of high significance for the difference of means, sorry, single mean I am discussing here, and also finding the confidence limit. A sample of 100 tires is taken from a lot. A mean life of tires is 39,350 kilometers with a standard deviation of 3,260. Can it be considered as a true random sample from a population with a mean life of 40,000? Use 5% level of significance for this one and establish 99% confidence limit within which the mean life of tires expected to lie. Here again given sample statistics. What are those? N is equal to 100 they are given, and x bar mean life 39,350, as well as standard deviation of sample only they are given. That means yes they are given 3,260, and population parameter mu they are given, that is a 40,000. okay, using them I have to solve. Again my null hypothesis first. Null hypothesis, there is no significant difference. There is no significant difference between means. Okay, that is nothing but x bar is equal to mu only, and now alternate hypothesis will become there is a difference, x naught is not equal to mu, therefore two-tailed test I have to do. Okay, then test statistic modulus of z will become x bar minus mu divided by s divided by root n I will take, because sample standard deviation they are given, which is equal to x bar is 39,350 minus 40,000 divided by 3260 divided by square root of 100. If you simplify using calculator and all those things, I am going to get it as a modulus of minus 1.9938. Therefore, z is equal to 1.99, which is again slightly greater than 1.96. What is that 1.96? 1.96 is for 5% confidence critical value, and this is 1.99 is less than 2.58, critical value of 0.01. Therefore, what you have to do here? Therefore, H0 is rejected for 5% level of significance, whereas it is accepted, H0 is accepted for 1% level of significance. Correct? That is, there is no difference. Now I will calculate for to find the confidence limit, to find 99% confidence limit. Confidence limit, that is given by z is equal to x bar minus x bar plus or minus, sorry, mu is equal to x bar plus or minus z alpha into s divided by root n. Okay, therefore mu is equal to x bar value is 39,350 plus or minus z alpha for 1% or 99% level of confidence, it is value is 2.58 into s they are given it as 3260 divided by root 100. For once plus and once minus, if you are taking this and simplifying, I am going to get it as, for minus it is 38,500 and for plus it is 40,191. Therefore, mu lies in the interval 38,500 and 40,191. This is confidence interval for 99%. Therefore, if the mu is lying between these two, then we are accepting for 99%. Just you can check here, mean is equal to 40,000. Here also 40,000 lying between them for 99%. That limit may be changing for, that's why we are accepting for 1% here. Accepting for 1%, for 5% we are rejecting. Okay, this is examples on test of significance for the means. Next, for small samples, I am going to discuss, that is the student t-test and chi-square test. I am going to solve in my next videos. So friends, please subscribe my channel, give the comments as well as hit the like button. Okay, thank you friends.